Hey, what's up? This your girl KeyIce. You are tuned into the Rep My Block Show. We have my co-host with me today. You're muted.
Man, Grandmaster bass Monstar. I'm excited. My mic is muted. Everything. It's all good.
Yeah,
How you
what's
been,
up?
Key?
Oh, I've been pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. How y'all been, chat? Man, we missed y'all for a whole week. We was out of there, but we're
Yes,
back.
right.
We're back.
Yes, we are. We're back at it. We'd
What we
like to
got for him
start the
today,
show
Key?
off. Yes. First, I would like to start the show off with condolences. Angie Stone, R&B singer, R&B great, R&B legend, passed away
Mm,
today. She was in a car accident, and
mm,
yeah, it was. I'm still
dang.
shocked. She brought us so many great hits, and it's just really disappointing to know that she is no longer with us. But we extend
Yeah,
our deepest condolences to her family and her loved ones.
yeah.
And
Great loss for hip hop. A great loss for
yeah,
R&B, and
mainly R&B. She,
even
yeah,
more,
definitely.
yeah, even more tremendously a great
Right.
loss for her family. Angie Stone, rest in
Yes.
power.
Yes. We do have a lot of things going on this week, and actually
Mm.
last week, because we're going to cover some things that happened last week, and then kind of give you an update. I guess that's kind of one good point about having a show 2 weeks later is that if it happened one week, then we have the follow up. We can talk about both. So
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
we can go ahead
Story
and
can
get
come full
started.
circle.
Right. So this week we had some birthdays, and it was last week as well. But
Happy birthday to ya.
yeah, happy. Oh, I
Happy
thought you would keep
birthday
going.
to ya. Happy birthday. Happy
Yeah,
day
let's
to ya. Y'all know the words. Sing
yeah,
along,
y'all know
chat.
that. Yes, definitely. Um, Ice T had a birthday on February 16th. Happy birthday to him.
Ice tea.
Jay Stone,
Yeah.
Weekend, all of them they shared the same birthday. And my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday
Mm.
to Danae. Her birthday was on or
Oh.
Dania. That's I call her Danae, but yeah,
Yeah.
February 16th, she shares their birthday as well. So happy birthday to her.
Happy
And
birthday, best
yes,
friend or
then
friend.
yeah,
One of the
best
two.
friend. She's my best friend, my
Best
BFF.
friend. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Then Rihanna, she had a birthday on the 20th, and
Or
Chili
happy
has
one up month. Happy one
right.
up month. Like as an adult, I feel like you get to celebrate. I say this all the time, but you get to celebrate the whole year, the whole month. Like you
Mm,
get all the days of the month. You pay taxes.
yeah, that's a great point right there.
I mean, I got a few other points that go up. That's a part of it, but that's the main point for sure is you pay taxes. Sure, you deserve
You're right.
to
You're right.
celebrate your birthday all 30 days, 31 days, all 28
28
days.
days. Yes, you're absolutely right. You got a point there. And also, have another birthday. My aunt Pat, my auntie Pat. It was her birthday as well this
Auntie
week.
Pat.
And heavenly birthdays to my maternal grandmother
Mm,
and my maternal grandpa, grandma daughter,
rest
grandpa
in power.
double. Happy
Rest
heavenly
in
birthday
power.
to them as well. Yeah, it was. There were a lot of special birthdays this past week.
Dope, dope, dope.
Little baby. Let's start off talking about little baby.
What
First of all,
happened, little baby?
well, what happened with little baby was the Atlanta Police Department. They recently had a press conference, and they
Hmm.
were they're trying to blame him for the deaths of two teenagers at a birthday party that occurred this past summer because he
What?
shot a music video the month before the party.
Really?
And yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, first of all, condolences to the families of the boys. They were only 13 years old. Um, the party was in the birthday party was in July, but
Oh, it's all the
it was,
way in July
yeah, it was July
last year.
2024, right? And the music video that Lil Baby shot, it
Yeah.
was in May.
Mm.
So there were someone had got shot during his music video shoot, and so they're
Yeah.
saying that that person was gang affiliated, and so they're trying to say that gang affiliation stuff it carried on, that that same group of people, it carried on through the month of July.
Uh-oh.
Ended up, something happened at the birthday party that they're basically saying that
Mm.
how the voice died, that shooting at the birthday party stemmed originally from the group of people that were at the music video shoot. And so they're
Yeah.
trying to hold Lil Baby accountable for that. They went on live TV saying this. And so
Oh,
there's fans are like,
on live television.
yeah, so fans, they're saying, why is Little Baby, I'm seeing mixed opinions about it, but most people are saying, why are they trying to blame Little Baby for something that
Yeah.
happened at a music video shoot? He was just filming his music video shoot.
Right.
But anyway, there was a rumor that went on this week where people thought that Lil Baby was in jail. They were like, oh, he's in federal custody. There's some
Right.
pages, blog pages, aka I'm not even going to call them real blogs because they're not. But they were posting that Lil Baby might be in federal custody.
Might be.
So right, they were spreading a rumor, but
Mm.
Lil Baby was fine. He was never in federal custody, and so he,
Never even talked to the cops.
well, I don't know what all that, but I just know that he's not in
Well,
federal
that day.
custody.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we don't know who he talked to or whatever, but we do know that he was never in jail in federal custody regarding this whole thing that they're trying to pin on him. And he posted it in his story that he's fine, and he was like, "Y'all stop believing fake news." And that really,
Ah,
yeah, like that was crazy. It really bothers me when I see fake news in the urban media
yeah.
because we already see certain things going
Fake
on
news on
politically.
TV. Shoot.
Well, I don't know, but it depends what you're talking about. But I just
Yeah,
feel
but
like
I mean, we already see it there.
we see it so much other places that we really shouldn't be seeing it in urban media because
Yeah.
we're always talking about trying to get down to the bottom of the truth of things, but then people are so post happy
Quick.
and they post the first thing
Yeah.
they see, like so they could be the first ones to post about it, which is silly.
Mm.
I'm like, they don't even
Talk
reach
about it
out to the
then.
darn artists or anything. So it's really messed up.
Talk about it then.
But Lil Baby's fine, y'all.
All right. Coi
Yeah.
Leray
Coi Leray,
is in the
she
tags.
yeah, she recently signed to Epic Records. So they just welcomed her. They did a video post and all this stuff. It was really
Ooh, okay.
cool. She's
Congratulations, Coi
yeah,
Leray.
congratulations.
Doing your thing.
Yeah, because she experienced some hardship with her previous record label and stuff. So I'm really happy that
Hmm.
she has found a home and that she has some new music out as well. So make sure y'all checking her out over with the Epic Records label. Cardi B and Offset is somebody I want to talk about this week because, or a couple I like to talk about this week because they
Uh,
have too much going on. Have you been hearing about any of that
I don't
with
understand how
Offset?
they do. That's the most highlighted divorce in the
Mm-hmm.
history and the timeline of hip hop right now.
Exactly.
What is going on with them?
I mean, my question to Offset is like, with this divorce being so highly publicized, why aren't you putting out more music? Like,
Yeah,
like he put something
that's how
out.
you should be capitalizing on the moment for real.
I feel like him especially because his popularity level I feel like has gone down a little bit since the whole divorce has came
Uh,
about, and I feel like he definitely would benefit from continuing to put out music. But his last single he put out was on February the 14th, which was not too long ago, but he hasn't really done
February
too
14th.
much. Yeah, it was called 10. But he's there are reports that um he's wanting to split custody. He's want joint custody of the kids, which is
Mm.
understandable. And they're saying he also wants to split their like their property. He's basically kind of saying he wants half everything. That's what the report is about it. He
Oh
said he
wow,
wants
did he
half
sign a
of it.
prenup or something?
I don't know about that. I don't know if they, have a prenup. I don't know. That's a good question though. But
Mm, 'cause he said he won't have, huh?
yeah, and I don't know, Cardi, she's been, at least from what I've been hearing, she's been more quiet about it. But I kind
Mm.
of also feel like she wouldn't agree to that. I don't think she's going to agree to that either, though. But
Yeah.
it's it's up for debate, probably. I think he has to have a really strong lawyer to actually
Hmm.
agree to that.
Yeah.
I mean, not for the
You
lawyer
think
to
they?
agree to it, but to get her to agree to it. I think, but I don't
Oh
think she'll.
yeah.
I don't think she'll ever agree to that at all. But
Hmm.
you like, mhm.
Ah,
I feel like we're
you
sitting.
know I got a whole bunch to say, but I ain't
Yeah,
gonna say nothing.
I
I'll
feel
be
like
quiet.
I feel like we're sitting on the porch talking outside.
I
Oh, you're
ain't gonna
funny.
say nothing. I'll be quiet.
But Cardi
Oh,
B,
boss, he won't have, huh? Mm.
right? And Cardi B, she recently, as we know, she won her lawsuit with Tasha K, the blogger that had been. It
Mm-hmm.
was like a defamation case, and
Mm.
Tasha is supposed to be paying her $1.2 million
Mm.
back, and they split it up into payments. So her payment should be starting soon. But that was something that was Cardi B
One.
herself was trending this week for that.
Wow, $1.2 million. That's such a huge number. Talking about I'm gonna make payments for what? The rest of your life?
Right.
Wow, the
All I,
tea is rich today already.
yeah. I'm like, she really has to keep her blog going pretty, I don't
Will
know.
she donate blood for a living? So, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ooh.
Uh,
But yeah, we'll see how
yeah,
that goes. But let's talk
Kendrick
about Kendrick Lamar.
Lamar.
Did you see these photos?
2022 photos from his class at UCLA dropped. Did y'all see them? And no, I didn't.
Oh,
While
you
I'm
did?
asking,
Oh, okay.
nah, do we got them? Is this
Right
it?
there. Yeah.
That's it? Just
Yeah.
these two pictures?
No, there's a third one. I had a couple of students.
Oh, I can't wait to
But
be a celebrity. So when I sneeze, everybody can just grab their phones. Cause three pictures, I'm thinking like we about to see a little photo album. But okay, so it's like a young Kendrick Lamar that we're seeing here.
no, 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Yeah,
He went
he's
to UCLA.
yeah, he took a class, psychology class at UCLA, and
Oh,
I don't know why the pictures are just now trending on social media, but
oh. He texting in class. He not learning anything.
well,
Bro
I
just
mean,
got the book open and he ain't even taking notes. He's staring out the window.
well, to be fair, there is another photo where he was actively taking notes. On
Oh,
these two, it doesn't show him taking the notes,
yeah,
but
bro texting
um,
back shorty and shit like that. 2022, he writing bars about how he about to smoke Kendrick in a rap battle.
you mean Drake?
That's just,
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, Drake, wow. Yeah, I need a
yeah,
nap, y'all.
yeah. So I just wanted to highlight because some people saw the photos and they thought they were from this year. But I just
Mm.
wanted to highlight that they're old photos. They're from 2022. But
Ah,
big ups to Kendrick for going to college, getting some additional knowledge in.
whoop,
Because
whoop, additional knowledge.
yeah, it takes a lot of concentration. You got to be
Yeah,
really
focus.
focused to
You
focus
should
on
be
it.
like that, period. You should be in study mind,
Mhm.
period. And
Yeah,
I feel like that's what
and
school, if
get
anything, school just teaches you to be there. And after that, you should inherently keep the discipline. I feel like it's training. People get
mhm.
trained out of it. Like they get trained to be like, okay, I'm on vacation now. I don't have to think. And it's like, no, you should be thinking 100% of the time, my friend.
Yeah, you're
If
right.
they say humans only use 10% of their brain, I'm like, you only use 10% of your brain. I'm using at least freaking 25,
Yeah, I agree.
68.
I agree because that's just one of those things where it's like I feel like overall the population don't really read anymore. Like
Oh
they don't like
yeah,
to read nothing.
not
They
as.
don't like to read nothing.
Mm,
Not even an article, like a digital article. They'll see a
hmm.
headline and they'll go running with the headline. But then you read the
Yep.
actual article of that headline and it says something totally different from what you thought it was
From what
saying.
the headline said was saying,
Right.
yeah, the
So that
headline was
really
just trying
bugs
to
me.
start some shit.
That really bugs me when I see that, but it's whatever.
That clickbait type stuff. Yo,
Exactly.
Drake and Party Next Door went hard on their little album though. I was impressed. I was like, okay, okay, Drake,
Yeah,
we
they
see you.
did. Oh, and actually, before we go to Drake, we do have a video Oh man, I'm going all out of order. My bad, because I'm looking over here at the videos I didn't play. But there is one, because people were also talking about the whole beef situation, how that came about, and some
Yeah.
people, some people forgot that Kendrick and Drake were ever cool. So we do want to play this video to remind people
Oh,
that at one time they were cool. So here we go.
friends.
Yo, what's going on? It's Kendrick Lamar. Right now, you're logged on to goodfellamedia.com. Y'all stay tuned. High power, top dog. Momentum than I had 6 months ago with a whole nother demographic, of people listening to my music. Definitely going to capitalize off that. Shout out to Drake.
He reached out. How did that happen?
I sat down with Drake in Toronto a while back when I did my first show out there. He called me up, man. We had a few drinks, and he always said he was appreciative of my music. I've always been a fan of his music, and we've just been chopping it up since, man. And hit me up one day and said, you know what, handpicked, man. I want you to be on this tour. And it's a lot of artists out there, man. That could have been on that tour we're doing. For him to just, sit there and respect my music, get the same mutual respect. That's a blessing within itself. So shout out to Tristan.
All right, if you were in Drake's position, what two artists would you pick to go on tour with?
That's a good one. That's a great one. Outside of my camp,
Exactly. That's
Schoolboy Q.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So,
But we're talking about.
It'd be what would it be? Go on tour. From the west, I had to pick one from the west and one from the east. Well, Crit. That'd be a co-collab tour. Crit, it'd be me, Crit, and Crit. Who else would come up? I don't know. I had to have a lot of them. I say me, Crit, Dom, Currency. It'll be one of them backs. Remember Def Jam had the backstage tour where all the dopest artists are just on one tour? It'll be something like that. I don't think it'll be like no headline type of thing. It'll just be each individual artist have their own set time and rock out all together. So it'll be like that.
Okay. I mean, what did you think about all of that? Because this was before they started beefing.
You see, right there.
2011. That was from 2011.
That's how you know, right there. The way it's all gonna get squashed is Drake gonna have to be the bigger man. Yeah,
You think? You
that's
think
the
Drake
only
would
way.
have to be the bigger
Ken- oh yeah, Kendrick not finna do that. After what he said,
man? You're right.
Drake gonna
He
have to be
really
the bigger man,
is.
and I think Drake gonna do it. That's the only way. He gonna be like, look, man, you know, I don't think we should be beefing, man. I was just calling you out because I knew you was a superior artist, and I just wanted to see you flex, type shit. In
Mm,
my opinion, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but I've been right before.
you
So,
have. You have. You actually have. I remember
yeah.
that. You won't let me forget it either. I know you won't. But yeah, you're right though. I think you're
What do
right.
you think?
I think Drake would have to be the bigger man because Kendrick has shown he's proven he's not going to do that. He's actually said it. I
Yeah,
thought, and I think he
yeah,
said
that's
that
what I
in
was saying.
his last interview. But
Uh huh.
yeah, that's something that,
Yeah, he's
and I don't
he's
know. Jake is real sensitive. His feelings are hurt.
That's
I
what I'm
don't think.
saying. He is sensitive. That's why I said he's going to play the character well. If it's ever going to happen, because
Uh-huh.
listen, the world does need a Kendrick, J. Cole, and Lil Wayne and uh
Drake, Drake.
Drake. You see,
They do need a song with
they
all of
do
them
need,
together. Man,
yeah, with all of them together. I could have put a bunch of other people in there, but really though, like them four right there would really like that would be a crazy record. That would
Mm-hmm.
be a crazy record and a
It
crazy
would.
album. Like if they wanted to go for a
Album.
money grab, put all their fan bases together too, their fan bases would never see it coming. Be
Ooh.
like, look, we just put it all to side, and we just wanted to make something for hip hop. Because hip hop not dead. We about that peace, love, unity, and having fun. So we wanted to
Yeah.
show the world that by us four coming together and da 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 da. I could be just dreaming. I don't know.
I think J. Cole could make it happen. Maybe.
Oh, true. He
I
would
think
be have to play the
he,
mitigator.
I think he'd make a great peacemaker, and I think he would have to be
Mm-hmm.
the one to bring them both together.
Mm.
But we'll see. I don't know. I don't. Not
I'm
anytime
surprised.
soon, though.
I'm no, yeah, no, no time soon. It's gonna have to something political. I think what's gonna happen is something politically incorrect is gonna happen, and that could be like anything. Like really, I'm
Hmm.
being vague with that because that could be like real world politics or like celebrity politics. But I think something like that's gonna happen, and it's gonna make
Yeah.
everybody like look at things different, and maybe that'll. I don't know. Once
Yeah.
again, we trying to
We'll
look into
see.
my crystal ball over here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but we'll see.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, going back to what you're saying about the album between
the
Drake and
party
Party
next
Next
door.
Door, the
Yeah,
some sexy songs for you. We put the abbreviation
I
there,
know that's
but
right. I felt like
the
I had to put the kids to bed, and I don't even have kids. I
yeah,
was
that
like,
definitely
oh,
was not a. It's not an album for kids at all. So I hope y'all kids is not
not
listening
at
to it.
all, Lord. Oh, they did. You
That's
know
for the
they did.
bedroom. It's for the bedroom, y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real. It's for a glass of wine and a blanket.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
But
I said
I
I had to
mean,
turn. I had to look up, close my blinds. I said they done made this one for the ladies.
yeah,
Like ain't a single
yeah.
song on here about being a thug.
Yeah, they definitely were focused more on the ladies. When you
Mhm.
look at the Apple Music, because they have the notes, like the album notes on Apple Music, Spotify
Yeah.
doesn't show it there, but the album notes read that the album is dedicated to the people of Canada and to anybody else who basically has been having their back along the way. So I
Mm.
know some people were like some Kendrick fans. They were kind of complaining about the album. I guess it was more people that are fans of both artists, but lean a little bit more towards Kendrick. They were kind of bothered
Mm.
by the album because they were like they felt like it was too slow, and stuff like
Too
that.
soft.
But I mean, Party Next Door, he's in the album. Like it's a joint
Yeah.
album. So if I think they didn't know who Party Next Door is, like what type of music he does,
Uh, type
because
of time he on.
this album is definitely more of Party Next Door's style than Drake's
Okay.
style. It's yeah.
I dig that.
So
I dig that.
and Party Next Door is Drake's artist, so it makes sense that he's trying to put his own artist out there, and focus.
Right.
Even though he has three solo songs on the album, he was trying to
Right.
put his artist out there, and he ended up doing that. His artist got his very first number one Billboard 200. Congratulations to both of them for that because that's
Yeah.
really hard to do. But
Yeah. Congratulations, y'all. Clap it up. Clap
yeah,
it up. We gotta do our own
congratulations.
claps today.
Yeah,
Oh, she got the claps.
I
MC
got
Key
the
Ice on the
claps. I got
MC
the
DJ
claps.
Key Ice over there.
But they worked hard on the album. I know some people were saying it seemed like it was rushed, but I don't think it was rushed. It's just they were going for a certain sound,
Mm,
and the sound ain't
mm,
for everybody. That's all to it.
mm. Oh
So
yeah, absolutely not.
yeah,
Yeah, that
there's
was
some
not
tracks.
for everybody.
Oh yeah.
There was some versatile songs on there. Like
Hmm.
I can't remember their names, but there was some versatile songs on there that was like, oh, I could dance to this, But most of them was like, total vibe, chill, kick back, listening to the jams type of thing, slow grind type of thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
turn out the lights, light a candle. Like, no, we not. We should have paid the light bill. Light bill should work. What you mean, light a
right,
candle?
exactly. So the top songs from the album are Nokia, and you got Give Me a
Nokia,
Hug. You
give me a
got
hug.
CN Tower. Which one did
Ten
you like the
Tower.
best?
I said I can't remember the names, man, and I
Mm.
only listened once. So,
Oh, okay,
you
okay.
know, I did. It was a couple songs on there that I had replay value for me though.
Uh-huh.
At the very in the first like 12 of them,
Mhm.
because it was a long album too. I had to take a break. I was like, dang, y'all didn't even
Yeah,
diss each other for this long. I
yeah.
need to stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I will say something because if you're sleepy, because I saw some DJs, Facebook friends with some DJs, and then I follow DJs on other platforms. But
Yeah.
my take on it was that if you were sleepy, don't listen to this album if
Don't
you're
listen to it.
sleepy. It's not for that. You gotta be
Uh,
you gotta be wide awake because you're gonna
yeah.
fall asleep. You will fall asleep because it's just so slow. But it's meant to be slow, you know,
Mm,
because they
yep.
literally meant for it to be
It's meant to
an
be.
album, yeah, yeah, for a certain purpose. So I think that's what a
For
lot of
that
people,
bound chicka wow wow
right?
wow
I think
wow
that's what
wow.
was hard for a lot of people to grasp is
Yeah.
that it was for a specific purpose.
Hey, that's
So
how you
yeah,
make art right there. You know me.
yeah,
Whenever people don't understand, I'll be like, "That's art.
yeah,
Good. That means you made art." Like, if
right,
everybody gets it, man, you made art. But if there's people that's like, "I don't get it," no, I don't get it. That's how you know you
right,
made good art, right there.
exactly. And there were some it did make number one the first week of Billboard. It's projected to be number two this next week on the second week because Tate McRae
Mm,
took over the number one spot. I'm still seeing at
mm,
least on Apple Music, some of the platforms they're still number one on some of the platforms, but I guess
mm.
overall, like in overall sales, because
Yeah.
they count the streams too. So when they count in everything, they're saying Tate McRae is going. They think that she's going to be number one. But I mean, anybody could check the numbers. FYI, everybody, you could go to various music sites, and they actually show the numbers, the live music sales that are being tracked. So
Mm.
you got to do some addition too. You can't just expect to like look at something because you have to go to a couple of different sources, but you can calculate it. It's not something
Oh,
that's hidden from the public, as some
uh-huh.
people like to. They be acting like it's hidden from the public.
Illuminati.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
we have
Illuminati.
Drake actually he canceled the last four concerts in his tour, his Anita Maxwell tour, and so
Oh, for real?
he's been trending this week about that. But I do want to share a video that because he's been sharing stuff in his story the whole time that he's been on tour, and I want to share this video here was taken from a fan that was at the concert, but then he also has you'll see a short clip of him. He's going to be talking about people that were, stood by his side. He's thanking people that stood by his side. So that's the first 30 seconds. But then after that, you're going to see a clip of his actual concert that he posted to his story. Because some people are like, he canceled because nobody's going to his concert. But no, that's not the case. But here is the video.
I really do want to say thank you again for what you've done for my life, for my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with. You know, the ones that didn't turn pussy, I mean the ones that still real, my real ones. But yeah, I appreciate you because you've changed my life for me and everybody around me.
Yeah, so there you saw a clip from the actual concert. It was packed. That's just one of the
Yeah.
concerts. The whole concerts tour was sold out. So I don't know why people are saying, "Oh, nobody was at the concert," or yeah, they're saying some silly stuff. They're just hating. But we do have some reactions from the actual from the album that I want to take a look at. And my stupid butt, I forgot to. Okay, here we go. Oh, I made it bigger. Okay, so we've had these were initial reactions the day the album came out. Ooh, who the popo getting? The popo getting somebody out there. Yeah, Austin crazy, y'all. Austin crazy. I be hearing about them Austin PD, by the way. But yeah, Dro, he said, when I heard that Aaron Hall "I Miss You" sample transition on "Give Me a Hug," fire sign, exclamation point. So yeah, he liked it. And y'all, these were not picked by like, who the main people. We didn't just pick the positive ones. We actually we took a section and we just said, okay, we're gonna get the next four that we see. So these were actually the four in
Mm.
order that we saw, and they happened to be all positive. But hold on a second. I got a cough.
Uh, so they happen to be all positive. The last four of them, the first four that you
Oh,
saw.
yeah. But I had to eat some
Mm,
water. I'm scared to talk
that
now.
was lucky.
Are
That
you
was
able to see
lucky.
it? Where you can read it?
Barely, barely. Let's see what Little Wayne said. He said that. Oh, I can't zoom in.
Lil Wayne didn't say nothing. they
Who is
posted.
that in the picture?
They posted
It's
gifts. These are gifts.
oh,
This was from.
oh. There's a GIF. You're like Lil Wayne didn't say anything actually.
I'm sure he said it to Drake, but he didn't post it. But
Uh,
oh gosh, I can't talk right now.
Go ahead, go get some water. Go get some water. I got you. We'll be here chopping it up with the chat until you get back. Make sure y'all put in the comment section what y'all thought of Party Next Door and Drake's new album. Tell us what y'all favorite song was. I know what my favorite song was. Well, I guess I don't actually because I don't know the names of the songs. But I did think the album was pretty freaking dope. I felt like Drake went back to his roots of being a smooth kind of R&B kind of rapper kind of guy instead of the whole like thug. I actually saw some like comments like that, like thank God Drake, thank you for putting down that thuggish persona. But make sure y'all put in the comment section chat what y'all thought of the album. We got some comments here from I don't know who this is. Oh, these are different tweets. So the first minute of Nokia though is what Supreme said. God dang. The first minute of the have y'all heard Nokia? Like Nokia like the cell phone, basically. And then what else we got here? When the beat dropped and that I Miss You started playing, I'm telling y'all the album has some fire tracks on it, man. It was definitely well worth a listen and a replay too. And then this Winnie the Pooh gif here, it says re re I can't read that casual something, but gotta come back and say I'm three songs in and this already better than Kendrick's album. Whoa, when did he say that? I'm gonna have to go watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go listen to this because I ain't hear him burn Kendrick again. Like you better stop messing with that man. He gonna come in your playground and he gonna show you that he can be smooth too. You gonna be hurt then. Gonna really be hurt. That's gonna be crazy. Oh man. But Lil Wayne never even responded though. Okay, I was finna send the EMS after you, Key, for a
Oh,
second there.
thanks for holding it down. Yeah, I'm better, but
You all right?
yeah, thank you.
All right.
I have allergies back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you know, there's some pretty good reactions.
Yeah, what's that one with the
Yeah,
Winnie the Pooh guy say?
yeah, that's the
With
one
the
I want
Winnie
to
the Pooh gift.
highlight. I want to highlight that one because Toby, his name's Toby, and he said retired casual tweeter, but gotta come back and say I'm three songs in, and this ish already better than
Oh,
Kendrick's last album.
oh no, that's diabolical. That ain't true at all. I'm not finna hold you up. I don't know who this guy is, but get him on the show. We need to set him straight.
So yeah, he was sharing. That's an animated GIF. I like to
Yeah,
say GIF, by the way. I don't like to. I know
gift, not
everybody.
gift.
Yeah. Anyway, um, it's animated, so it shows Winnie the Pooh like waking up. Like I guess you know how he loves honey. He ate the pot
Yeah,
of honey, so he's like waking up after being full from eating the pot of honey.
type
But
shit.
it was hilarious. So, like y'all, if y'all ain't on Twitter, I'm telling y'all. I know like threads, Instagram has their threads and stuff. And I know, Elon, he owns X. A lot of people don't like him, but at the same time, if
Yeah,
you want to just get a good laugh and there's a trending topic, that's the place to go because it'd be hilarious.
yeah.
But
I don't have a
yeah,
Twitter. I mean, no X. I have a thread.
what does that look like that for you? Let me take that off. Was that scrambled for
Huh?
you too? It looks scrambled
What,
to
it
me.
was scrambled?
Yeah, did you see it?
Mm.
Oh no, okay, maybe
No,
it's
I
just
had
me.
looked away.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, but yeah, we do also want
Looks
to
like
highlight the winner from Freestyle Fridays.
for
It
the
was the
grand prize. This is
yeah, it was
our last competitive show, right?
exactly. It was the very last competitive show. Streets to God. He won again. He is the only three-peat champion of Freestyle Fridays. But we have
Ever in history? That's what's
yes,
up.
ever, ever. But we
Clap it
do
up.
have yes. Oh man, you did it too quick. I have to find the claps now.
We got the live claps. The
Hold on one
live
second. Here we
claps.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Congratulations, guys. Got a cases that we do have this freestyle video.
We're gonna get right to it though. Shout out to everybody that participating too, man. I like the rappers this Friday, you know what I'm saying? I feel a hunger in y'all. Real shit. But up next, myself. So often I get offended, but I check myself. What you mean? I just can't help myself. I said so said and then I let myself, throw myself at alley-oop. As I said up myself in the game I own, I cut to check myself now. Crazy part about it, I just text myself. I left myself on red. Yeah, you heard what I said. The hardest thing I ever did was just accept myself. When you're your own worst enemy, how you protect yourself? Like a ghost in a mirror, can reflect on self until you face it and embrace it. Don't neglect yourself. Be set on self. Your respect is yourself. And if real, respect real, nigga, respect yourself until you feel like Pac himself and all eyes on you, niggas. Just watch yourself. See, keys open doors. Don't lock out yourself. Stop yourself and get knocked yourself. Remember them days when you was not yourself, but who holds you down when all you got is yourself? But me, I'm a Southside nigga, so I'm gonna be where the money at. There's money on my head, I'm dead. Go get the money back. This is for my niggas that tired of all that mumble rap. Would have been, did it, we don't y'all really fuck with that. Now in front of me, my gun and clap. Try me now, I'm dumping that. Hit you and be done with that. Miss you then I double back. Spot the op, chop him down like a lumberjack. And go from timber to heave ho, no thundercat. Now host it there's a nigga able. Take the king trying to rap. He's at his kitchen table, banging beats, eating Apple Jacks. But the same time I was hearing that, my mama, she was yelling back, Malik, stop making all that noise and don't eat all that Apple Jacks. Now if she wore a yarmulke and celebrated Hanukkah, promise her she never cat. Niggas don't do none of that. Disrespect the game, boy. We gonna do you dirty black. It costs to be the boss, and I don't think you got enough of that. I ain't now enough of that. Beef it ain't nothing black. It's more like a trampoline. If it's up, we all jump on that. Young boy got the tripod. Me, I got the shoulder strap. So either way, the jerking back or have you doing jumping back. Nah, I'm gone.
Yeah,
Dang, bro is brat, that. You like watch
exactly.
the strays, my dog.
Yo,
Sheesh.
he does not
Speaking real
play.
hip hop.
He does
Speaking
not.
real hip hop. Elevating you while escalating on you at the same time.
Yes,
That's what
he's
I'm talking about.
he's straight fire. I'm like, I feel like he was born freestyling. Like it's like he could
Man.
freestyle for. I think one time he freestyled for 5 minutes. Seems like I don't know, but he could go
Dang.
on and on like
Bag.
effortless. Effortless.
Bag. Just
Yes.
got the bag on God. All right. That's why they call him the
Congratulations.
God. I see. I see.
Right.
I see. All
Congratulations
acapella
again.
too. All
Yeah.
acapella is crazy.
Yeah.
And
The
was still speaking facts, truth, not just a
exactly.
bunch of jibber jabber.
Right. He's literally speaking facts and he's using the I don't even know what you call metaphors and all that good stuff. But yeah, he did his thing.
His
So shout out
wordplay was crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like he
to
wasn't speaking jibber jabber. His wordplay
exactly.
was nuts. Yeah, metaphors, similes, storytelling. He
Mm-hmm.
jumped cadences. He he jumped rhyme schemes. Like, geez, bro was doing lyrical gymnastics for us.
Exactly. He did his thing. And
Yeah, we don't see. It's because people like that show up that we love to have the show.
yes, for sure. And I do also want to play a special message that we had during the show because, and I want to address something too because I saw some artists that had competed before make a comment during the show after the winner was announced. So I want to speak on that. But first, let's let everybody know about what the special announcement was that we made. So here that is. Hey, what's up? Thank you to all artists that have been on the Freestyle Friday show. There have been some artists that sign up but don't show up. So we decided to change up the format and only showcase artists that are actually serious about their craft. Beginning in March, we will be showcasing freestyle talent only. No competition, No voting. But we do expect you to use the beat that we supply, not your own beat from a previously recorded song, a beat that we supply by one of the producers that we are working with for that week. And if you can't do that, then send in an acapella. Although the host in this show is new, we are not a new company. We've been around since the early 2000s. We know what we're doing, and we know what type of talent we're actually looking for to offer other opportunities to progress to the next level. Shout out to the host as well. You've been holding it down for home base, and we really appreciate you as well. And shout out to the voters, but there's no more voting after this. Yeah, so just wanted to share that message because
Message.
we had been having some issues with artists appearing on the show. And I think a lot of times you have people that aren't really, serious about their music or serious about anything. And so they just like, oh, this is another podcast show. Let me sign up for this. And then they forget about it. I understand people's schedules get really busy and things. And by the way,
Yeah.
shout out to all four artists. They actually did all four show up last night. So we're not talking about them. Oh, dog. Sorry, my dog's shows
Yeah, we're not
decided.
talking about the.
But but yeah, we're not talking about any of the artists that have shown up. We thank, greatly thank all the artists that did show up. And we're not stopping the show or nothing like that. The show is still going to continue. However, we're changing up the format again. We're changing it up to be a showcase format instead of a competition format. So that's all that message was saying. And I want to give a shout out to Nala for tuning in. Nala was like, love this drama. That's what's up, Nala. Thank you for tuning in.
One Slub
Yeah,
Nala.
yes. But yeah, Freestyle Fridays,
Is that like
it's
Nala from The Lion King?
really
Is it? Like that's
no,
how you say it, right?
I mean, and they and I don't. I mean, that's what it seems like. Yeah. Let us know if we said it wrong, please. But yeah. I think we said it right.
I
But
think you nailed it. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Freestyle Fridays is a show that we designed to specifically showcase up and coming talent because as a company, we had been kind of going away from doing that publicly. We used to, for people that have been following the company all the way since like 2006, we had initially started off by showcasing independent artists through our website. We gave them dedicated pages, because we know a lot of independent artists didn't have their own websites and stuff. So we would give them dedicated pages and like links to their music and stuff like that. It was like their
Oh,
own
that's
mini
super dope.
website. And we
Yeah,
you know
that's
we
super
had
dope.
artists sign up, we had a whole network, and then we did away with that. And so in these latter years, we were like, man, how can we kind of bring back the love for the independent artists like publicly, even though we
Yeah,
have been working with a lot of artists, major and indie behind the scenes. We're like, okay, publicly, what can we do? So that's where that
yeah,
show came about. For the artists that have been competing and they're like, man, what's going on? I know a lot of them are like not really knowing what the company's about. So I just wanted to let y'all know about that. Um,
yeah.
and early on, we were also giving away websites as part of the grand prize. Streets to God, he's won so many times, he's definitely going to get a website. But we did cut out the websites after a while because we saw that a lot of artists didn't actually have professional music out there. So
Ah,
that's why we cut those out. But shout out to 25 the Raptor, Drip Money Dave, and JT Vanessa. All three of them, they were grand prize winners as well, and they got websites. But Streets to God, he won 3 times. We got to give him a website, so he's gonna get one as well.
nice.
But yeah, So we just want to
So
remind
many
the
cool
artists that
talent.
we're a company, like we've been out here, like we know stuff about this industry, and it's not just like a lot of them though. They would get on the show, look at the numbers, and be like, man, hardly anybody's watching on the live, but they don't know how the live numbers work. They don't work that way where
Yeah,
you're going to see everybody. We're live from 3 different platforms. They're not
right.
going to see all the numbers, and then people watch later. They watch after the show. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Have the live show, but it's still there for everybody to watch later, so the numbers grow after
yeah.
that. So I
Exactly.
felt like a lot of them were trying to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do disrespect, especially when we're
Oh
spending
no no
money.
no no!
Right,
We're
spending
not
money
doing
on.
that here.
So we had to let them know about that. As far as the grand prize, there was a comment about the grand prize, and so Gary Jackson, shout out to Gary Jackson. He's asking where we are. I'm
Oh,
located in San Antonio, Texas. Okay,
out
I'm
in
in,
Austin, Texas,
yeah. So that's where we are right now. I'm from Ohio originally, and you're from,
Detroit.
yeah. So we're not originally Texans, but we're both in Texas right now. But shout out to Gary Jackson Jr. for that. Um, but yeah, we have affiliates across the nation and even the world. So we're out there. We could be anywhere at any given time.
Home base promo
But for
all
sure,
across worldwide.
there was a comment last night about the grand prize about
What?
they were kind of asking. It was alluding to like what do we look for the grand prize. And so I want to kind of break it down a little bit more, even though this ain't first freestyle Fridays or nothing. But we're actually at the end of our topic, so we have a little,
Well, we rep
little
my
yeah,
rep
we
the
got
block,
right. We wrapped in the freestyle Friday show,
the home
but
base promo block in general.
yeah, might as well put the little spill out there. But so on freestyle Fridays Grand Prize shows, we may bring it. We may eventually bring the competition back, but right now it's going to be showcase only.
It's
But what
not.
we were
Yeah.
right. So what we were looking for the grand prize shows was we were looking for um, professionalism. So a lot of
Mm,
artists, okay, it's a lot of different things. First of all, we're like as far as the actual competition itself, lyrical. Listening to the lyrics, if they make sense. Do they? Is there some to the lyrics and stuff like that? Um,
yeah.
Looking for creativity. But the creativity, some artists they were mistaking the creativity, thinking that we were looking for video creativity. It wasn't that; it was
Oh,
lyrical creativity we're looking for.
yeah.
Um, because I know throughout the whole year that we were doing the competition, I would see like videos where they're like doing, oh bless you, they're
Thank you.
adding a lot of stuff to the videos. But once
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, that wasn't what we really when we said
Looking
creativity.
for it, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't looking for that. Um, and just we also were going beyond that too and looking for, do you have like your social on your socials, do you post frequently? Now these are things that they didn't know we were looking at, because a lot of times we didn't know exactly who we were going to pick because they were so good. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, if it was like deadlocked and we were like, okay, who are you going to choose, then that's when we would look at those other things.
Other
So
things.
a lot of
Okay.
artists didn't realize we were doing that. And then at the same time, presentation. We're definitely during the show we're looking at presentation.
Yeah.
What's your
How you carry yourself.
right,
How
the
you
whole
present your
like everything.
performance.
Exactly. So
How's your delivery?
right. Audio. I mean audio was a big problem a lot of times.
Can't be a
Visual.
MC if you don't know how to use the microphone.
Yeah, you can't be in a black room, like a dark room, like where we can't see you
Yeah.
either. But there
You
was
take this
now this is a
MC
grand
shit
prize.
seriously, man.
Make
Samurai MC, come on now.
right. But I know that one artist in particular had asked about, because there was a video issue, but it turned out to be like an issue with the platform that we use, and he felt like for his affected his ability to be picked at the time, and for him it was not the case because he has a lot of professional music on the platforms. He didn't realize that
Uh,
we're looking at everything. So
uh-huh.
just let those artists know. When you go into these competitions, most times it's like in person. And so when they're in person, they're just looking at you like, in person. But when you're on the internet, we can look at all these other
Other
things.
resources, yeah.
Exactly. So that's just
So
to let
have
you
your
know.
internet persona together.
Right. So that's what it was, y'all. But we do again appreciate all the artists that did compete,
Did
and we're going
participate,
to
yeah.
we're not forgetting them either. We're gonna make sure that we take care of them, we keep up with them and all stuff. So like they'll
Yeah.
get special discounts on services just for being one of those first participants during that first year. But anybody else that just
That's
wants to
super dope.
freestyle, yeah, if you want to just freestyle, you can send us the videos now. There's no competition because a lot of artists probably weren't showing
It's
up
just
because
a
they,
showcase.
yeah, I think some
Yeah.
artists are scared, honestly.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Competition can be scary. I was watching a dancer talk about how battling is not what hip hop culture is. It's a part of hip hop culture, but it's not what it is. And you need to, as an artist of hip hop, you need to understand what hip hop is, especially if it's not your background, if it's not where you come from. If it's where you come from, then of course you need to understand even more about the culture. But if it's not where you come from, you definitely need to get your hands dirty on more than just the competitive side, because that's only a part of it. It's meant to evolve you. That's it. And it's meant to be fun. It's a game. It's a game. It's this game that we play with the art that we create, that we have the ability to create, but it's not the whole thing. It's just part of it. And I think this is a cool direction to take Freestyle Fridays into, just to give people to take the edge off and give people a chance to really showcase their talent. Because that was also a part.
yeah,
That's why we battle too. Is we battle to showcase our talent as well. I always tell dancers that, why are you not coming with premeditated moves? Why are you leaving it all up to freestyle if you know there's a battle coming up? I don't like that.
yeah,
Doesn't make sense to me. Have some forethought.
yeah. Make
Freestyle
it.
doesn't freestyle. I'm gonna land with this. Freestyle does not mean. This is a misconception that freestyle means that you came up with it on the spot. Though that is possible, that is not where the definition ends. Freestyle is you presenting this piece for the first time. That's freestyle. After that,
Exactly.
it's no longer freestyle.
I'm glad you said that. You know why? Because
Yeah,
both of us are from what's considered the Midwest slash East Coast. And in
yeah,
the East Coast, freestyle is totally is perceived totally different than it is down south where we currently are. Down
yeah,
south, down south is where they think is off the top, like off the dome, straight off the dome.
yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
no,
possible.
that's not the original.
Yeah.
That's not from the original freestyle. Original
That's not
freestyle,
the whole
what you
definition.
said. Right? The original is what you said, but
Yeah.
people have to
Yeah.
really
Well,
go back into their history to know that part
yeah,
because they
exactly.
don't want to hear that in Texas. They don't want to hear that.
Mm,
They don't. I'm not trying to debate nobody either.
yeah. Yeah. Well, in context, what happened in context is that you write the you write the freestyle or you create the dance, and it's the first time you created it, but it's also going to be the first time that you're showing it to somebody, so it's still a part of the freestyle curriculum until you've rehearsed it. And rehearsing it means you've done it more than once, more than twice, more than three times, more than five. Like, you basically sold it if you're rehearsing it, you know, to go even deeper.
Exactly. And I really like how
I'm
you
glad we could
described
clear that
everything.
up.
Yeah. If y'all have any questions, please get with Grandmaster Bass Monstar. He will let you know. He actually does freestyle dance all the time, but he is also very verbose on. He's an artist himself. He's a DJ. He's everything in the industry. He literally is. He can tell you firsthand what all of this stuff is. So if you have
Oh man,
questions, make sure y'all get with him. So, but
appreciate the
yeah,
flowers, Shane.
yes, yes. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. I know we went off on the
Uh,
freestyle stuff, but I did. Oh, and I also want to mention branding. Branding is really important for the artists as well because there's like, we still get some music um, where artists are not putting together their words in songs. But I want to showcase this here because we are still accepting music over on the homebasepromo@gmail.com email address.
mm,
Homebaseradio.com accepts music directly over there as well. You can't upload over there, but you can send your links. But if you have an MP3 to send it to homebasepromo@gmail.com. And then we have hip hop EPK. So if you have an EPK and you're hip hop, we're gonna put it up over on hiphopepk.com website. So that's another thing artists didn't realize. They're like, if you won, and we even had to spin the wheel for a few of the weeks. So if you had one and you had chose spin the wheel and it landed on the EPK, you would have not only got the EPK, but it also goes up on the EPK website. So if somebody is typing your artist name in Google, it's going to come up at the top. So people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? So these are all things you have to, you gotta be thinking because it's about promotion,
Yeah,
home based promotions. We
yeah.
help you get promoted. So yeah,
And just to speak to any artist out there who's just getting into this and like, if you don't tell your story, bro, sis, if you don't tell your story, who else do you think is gonna tell your story for you? Everybody doesn't have a David. Everybody doesn't have a John the Baptist. At least not at the first part of the journey. You need
right,
to get out there and tell your story. I'm not just speaking to you. I'm speaking to a piece of myself too, man. If you don't
right.
tell the story, who do you think's gonna tell it for you? Okay, you're a rapper, you got dope lyrics. These are opportunities here for you to take advantage of. So take advantage of them and put yourself out there and begin to build your audience and your fan base. Get out there and shake some hands and get to know your community. Okay, whether that's online or in person in real life. Hip hop is meant to bring people together, and that's what you do as a rapper, as an MC. That's what you do. It's not just bragging all the time. It's actually about making a stronger community. That is what hip hop was created for, to create a stronger community,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
It really is. And I also want to mention before we go, because we're at the end here, but South by
Okay.
Southwest is coming up. It's coming up. It's actually this starts next week. Yeah,
Yes, it does.
that's next week
Next week?
in Austin, Texas. So
True.
Hustle Squad DJs has a DJ package. The payments are actually due today for artists that are on our mailing list. We sent the notifications out last week, but I know some artists were interested. So if you are tuning into this show, if you see us right here, it's due today. So make sure you get your payments in for that. They got
Cha-ching!
blast packages. They have Hustle Squad DJs. They hosting five. I think they're hosting five events themselves, and you can
Cha-ching!
perform at their events. So they have performance packages as
Nice.
well. Then they also there's a Jay Classic. He teamed up with Vertical DJs as well, so they have some
Dope.
performances on their stage. But all those payments are due today. So get with us
Dope. Let's
and get your
go.
info if you don't have it already. But yeah,
Get the payments in. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for South by Southwest.
yes, yes.
W's in the chat for Rep My Block Show. W is in the chat for your
So
favorite co-host and your
yes, and
favorite host with the most,
yes.
hostess with the mostess.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us every Saturday for Red My Block Show. If you ever have opinions or anything, you're always free to type it in the chat. Well, if you don't want your comment posted, just let us know because we're gonna just post it on top if we see
Yes,
it. But we really appreciate y'all. We know y'all be watching from all over, and
all over.
we hope you have a great rest of the weekend and great
Shout
week.
out to Venezuela. Shout out to Guatemala. Shout out to the Panama. Shout out to everybody watching us over there in Africa. Shout out to all the
Yes,
people from Japan watching us. Shout out to all the people over there in Europe, out in Ghana, out in
Syria.
Nigeria,
Yes.
wherever you're at. We see you, we love you, and thank you for tuning in. What else you got to say to me, Key? What else?
I mean, you put it all together, and of course, thank you to our fellow Americans as well for watching and tuning in.
Yes, my
Canadians,
fellow
from
Americans.
Canada, I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's American North
Australia,
and
yeah.
South Americans,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
You covered everybody. Okay, but peace. Y'all have a
VVs,
good one.
VVs. Go